think the drink is good, and then we hit the weed when we get back. When we get there. Okay, are we starting?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me know so we're doing the sound record. Like, the fuck are you drinking?
Some shit from my cousin. This shit good. It's like alcohol something. I don't even know what it's called. But it's alright.
You're an adult now. You should know what you're drinking.
You can smoke it.
But it came from a family member.
Okay, good. Should we share this?
I just trust
family members don't. What?
You know more than I do. I can reach and go.
So you want to take a drink from your family?
It's not that. It's just I know my body. So if I know that there's certain alcohols I do not partake in, I would like to know.
Oh, fair.
What is in this? I'm not about to go in and be like, oh my god, this is good. Now I'm throwing up, sitting down, at the world because I wanted to enjoy this juice.
That's fair.
As something I don't drink. So
that is fair.
I'm going to ask them what is in it.
Tilt the microphone up to your.
For me?
Yeah.
Good. Be better.
Me up.
I've been talking on this for a while. I can't even hear me.
I'm telling you, guys speak directly into the mic.
But
there you go.
Are we ready?
This is too much.
This is you do this
ready?
every week,
Gigi.
bro.
I'm ready.
Gigi,
you do this every week. Yo, before you got here, right?
Yeah.
So,
I'm recording.
Yes, dog, chill. So
Bro.
D, so
I don't like that. I need an intro and then we're starting. We're
Welcome
going.
to the world of podcasting.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
get that either.
No.
Dog, we go to intro. I got you.
No.
Okay.
We got a whole flow.
All right. And so
to the show.
Okay. You see, this is on you, Greg, because you don't explain the flow of the show.
He just listened to the. He just listened.
I had the question, and I was like, "Wait, the fuck?"
He listened to episode. He told me he listened to last episode.
That don't count. I'm asking for us to be like, okay,
no,
but
when you go through the pre-production, you're supposed to
Right.
explain to them like what we do is that we have a moment where we.
No, he's Hollywood. That's the problem,
bro.
But still, at least he's still aware of what we're
live there,
about
but
to
I'm
do.
not. I'm still Jersey.
You will get a proper introduction.
You have to.
I promise you.
Absolutely. Okay, so, Greg.
It's no Greg. He'll be A-okay. Don't let Hollywood fool you, yo.
It's not about that. It's about me editing because now I need to know when I want to start.
That's whatever.
You Hollywood, bro.
No, I'm not. I live there. That's not who I am. Let's be clear.
Okay.
Clear. Correct. And direct.
Shut up.
Boom.
I apologize for not giving you the flow of our conversations.
Right. Let me need to know that we starting.
But we
I can be like, okay, boom, we starting.
We like to have this little time before the intro.
Like, make it like it's amateurish, where it's just like you're like, oh, we're gonna record,
well, let's be clear.
but we're not sure.
There's nothing amateur about what we're doing right now. Like, this is real shit. Like, y'all watch it.
Absolutely, but we do like the raw part of it. Like, like sometimes when you don't know that you're being recorded, sometimes those are the best conversations.
Fair.
That almost happened with us.
But I'm still like, team, like, let me know so I know what's going on.
I said, are you guys ready?
No, that's a lie.
I did. I definitely did.
Well, it's different when someone hasn't worked with you, Greg. Maybe they didn't.
We've worked together.
Not in this setting.
Come on.
I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Like I said, I apologize. I apologize.
No,
but you will get a proper introduction.
So let's be clear. We are recording. We are live. We are present. And we are here.
Yes, we are.
At the location of the Greg and Gigi podcast.
Wow.
Thank you for inviting me.
Wow, that is not the name of the podcast.
I don't know, but it's called Just Have a Conversation. Am I correct?
Just have a conversation.
It happens.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it is.
Have a conversation.
It's just
okay, period.
a conversation.
That's what it's giving.
It's just a conversation.
Yes.
Okay,
and it sound better with Gigi and Greg. But
period.
Fair. Fair. Can I get started, please?
Now you want to tell us.
She's so lucky.
Jesus.
She's
Christ.
a star, but she
Your birthday is in 2 days.
Guys.
Check it, right? So I wanted
Happy
to.
birthday, Baylor.
Where I say happy birthday to Bill on Twitter. That's my guy.
I'm gonna.
And he said he was gonna fight me. I don't know why. He said he was gonna fight me though, but it's alright. It's alright.
Okay, let's go.
Banter. All right. So Ty,
it was the part when you guys did the music thing, and I was
So good. It's like a tutorial to the Just a Conversation.
Well, I thought it was okay.
It's a commentary. It's a commentary.
So
It includes a commentary, you guys, in this episode.
this is hilarious. So we start the show with banter. It just
Okay.
Oh, now you're explaining to him how this is supposed to be happening pre-production, Greg.
Yo, this is just the Attack on Greg show.
No, this is.
It's not.
It
better,
is.
Greg.
Like, keep
Yo,
it together
you
and
ever
acknowledge
you
what's
ever
going on.
apologize to somebody and they keep going?
No.
Oh, well, you doing it right now.
Wait, you coming for me?
Yeah, little nigga.
I wasn't the one asking questions. I feel like
I
it's
said
easier for you to come for me. I'm here.
No,
Greg.
it's you're coming for
No, I'm here.
everybody
No,
in
no,
the room.
no, you're
Look,
not.
I'm just
Yo.
here to
No,
have
you're
a
not.
good time.
It's me. I got it, Greg.
Nah, fuck
And-
that. I said I apologize.
To who?
To you, I said I apologize. I just said I apologize to Tywan. What are you
You
talking
making
about?
Greg feel a little bad. Don't do
I
that.
didn't do that. He did it himself.
It's alright.
He
Say
feel,
less.
it's okay.
Oh, okay, wait, say this though.
Less.
I'm grateful to have a good time with you guys, and this is a great introduction to what we're doing. And tonight's podcast is about like conversation and like vibing. So I'm here for it. So boom. And so you guys know this is not like fake, but Greg is adjusting my mic because it's wrong.
Wait, do you want to think that we should switch mics? Do you think? Because I know how to use that.
I
mic.
like this mic. It's giving me like break my heart.
But I can't hear you.
Wait, maybe okay. I love this though. This is a really good
It's
moment
happening.
to being like
Okay.
it's happening.
Now I feel
It's a
it.
good. Okay.
Yes.
Now I can
Yeah,
hear.
you
I
see,
can
now
talk
you can hear
about.
you.
Okay,
Yes, see? Now you understand like what you're supposed to hear.
Okay. It's good. I love that. But I will say this, so backtracking, that I love that. First off, I love that you guys are doing this, and I love that you guys are having me here. So, like, I'm definitely down to get into what we're gonna talk about and like discuss. And
We're gonna
you guys
talk-
know I'm open book, so I'm here for it.
All
so.
the things. Now that I'm
All
learning
the
that,
things, and I got some shit to get off my chest too. So we about to. Oh.
Banter. Okay.
Oh.
So, yes, that's how I work. I'm a very loud person. So, Tywan also brought his cousin D. D is here. But he's
D is here.
Wow. Okay.
He's handsome. I just want everyone. Taiwan's handsome too. Everyone's handsome. Everyone's handsome.
So
The genetics are real.
he proposed, and this is what our banter. This is gonna be our banter topic. So everybody talk freely.
Okay.
But he said, what if marriage license were treated like driver's license, where like every 4 years you gotta renew it, right? And if you choose not to renew it, I added some stuff to it, right? If you choose not to renew it, everybody leave with what they came with, and everything that you made together gets split equally by an independent arbitrator.
That's a prenup. Then no, I'm not getting it. But that's dumb. No.
So
At
you
this-
wouldn't do the 4 year? You wouldn't renew your marriage license?
If the 4 year makes sense, I think that well, no, it doesn't make sense because
Why
once you
not?
because at this point you made a commitment to someone. If you think you got to renew this commitment at this point, we
If
haven't
it's
been
if
there.
it's real love, you wouldn't even be thinking
That's
about
fine,
it.
but that should be a choice. That shouldn't be something that I have to do.
It's not.
But at the same time, your caveat to it, that add on, did not make it appealing at all.
Why not?
Because at this point, like if I've decided, but before we even get married, we should know if we're going to, if we're into prenups or we're not. That shouldn't be a caveat to the idea that in the 4 years that if we didn't decide to do a prenup, but now you decide not to be with me because you met old girl, or you decide that you want to go on a different path, that there's nothing that
That's giving a man like, you know.
yes, that's telling me that you're
Options.
leasing me now.
Right.
What are you leasing? This is not a commitment. You can definitely trade it in, and that's where I get a look. Because at this point, then don't get married. Just
I will. I'm gonna cut you off, but I'm gonna say this too. I feel like when you allow somebody to be like, okay, we got married, and you can kind of go off and just off. It's like, okay, boom, you're giving that person permission to be like, well, I'm not enough. I'm not there. I'm not present. And it's like, well, no, like you married me, so be with me.
Yes.
And if you want that, then you can go find someone else. But now, granted, the whole
Renewal.
The whole renewal thing is like, okay, boom. If you can renew, then I feel like we should. It should be like, okay, let's adjust and talk about it. Like, be like, okay, boom, let's give it every 4 months, or let's give it something that's going to be like, oh, we can go back one. But me personally, I'm not comfortable knowing that someone's gonna be like, okay, every year we gotta go back. But we gotta renew. But that takes it. Is if you're not with me, then what's the point? What's the point of being together? What's the point of us having a relationship and being together?
Yeah, I agree.
But I will say, like, the idea, yes, is smart, but the process of it will always linger, because you don't want that to linger over someone's mind and being like, oh, every year on January 3rd, somebody's coming.
Like,
and
no.
you don't want that. You don't want that.
Why are you trying now?
And personally, for me, I don't want that. Like, my husband's gonna be like, okay, you with me, you with me. Now, granted, we can have our split time, then being like, okay, once a month or twice a month, have your time, have my time. I can go with my girls, you can go with your men, and vice versa. I can go with men, blah, blah, blah. But we're not about to do we can do a 2-day, like, or a 1 day where it can be like, okay, go do the shit that you like that bothers me, and vice versa. But I'm not about to sit there and be like, you not no.
So
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay. The logic part of my brain, that shit was fucking genius.
You thought it was genius?
I did.
You did,
but
you're
I didn't think about the emotional part of it at all.
Because you know what it is? I feel like
it is not.
With divorce is a lot. It's a lot. But when you love somebody and you in there with somebody, like you don't want the worst for them. And not worst for them, but it's like you don't want the worst for your relationship. But granted, things do happen.
Yeah.
And nothing is, as they say, nothing's forever. As much as you want it forever, but as humans, we want that to be an experience. So if I'm with somebody that's forever, I'm mentally always gonna pray. I think we had this in conversation when we were talking before we started. I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna make sure that I got mine before he got his, because we're not about to sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna rely on him and be like, nah, I'm a separate account, go do our own thing, we go have our set it up and be like, boom. But when you love somebody, you don't think about that. You're not thinking about like,
love's illogical.
You like, I let this man, or I let this woman, and then
and you want the government to be
I
think the renewal.
I am not saying anything.
But Greg, if you use the caveat as
I mean, you went through a divorce,
like,
so.
There's like,
oh wait, was I allowed to say that? I'm sorry.
I'm saying that, like, if you said like the renewal means like you guys have to do like a retreat and kind of like maybe every 5 years. Maybe not even do paperwork, but maybe in a sense do like a, I don't know, marriage counseling course.
Okay, wait.
To kind of refresh your.
Not to cut you off, Gigi, but okay, so I don't know if you're allowed to answer this question.
Okay.
But you just went through a wedding. Do you feel that do you feel like the wedding is going to last or not?
Well,
if you can't answer it, then you answer it.
So full transparency, they've been married for 10 years already. They never had
did a vow renewal.
Yeah.
What?
They were married. They never. Okay, so when they initially got married, they just did it through justice of the peace. Okay. They didn't do the church. They didn't do anything.
Okay.
That's why even when this happened, I didn't know this was gonna be a wedding.
Fair.
I thought we were about to just show up and be great, and then all of a sudden she was like, "And these are the dresses, and this is your hair," and you were like,
and then correction, what was your position in the wedding?
I was just a bridesmaid. Then I ended up reading it. It ended up being. I had a really great time. Thank you so much. I loved it there. Food was good. The music was amazing.
Wait, and it's funny, you guys, technically, you both have been married.
No.
Well, wait.
Are you laughing?
He's laughing because I was confused.
No.
You've been.
Are you laughing, Greg? No, you're. Greg.
No.
Well.
I am laughing at your response.
Greg.
I would not laugh about the way you responded.
How did I respond, Greg?
No.
It's giving the laugh for us.
Right. All right. So I've never been married.
So moving on. So But to say, when I get married, I personally would love for me and my partner to do which was discussed earlier. It was like, okay, we don't have to do the whole court situation thing. It's like, okay, boom, like we came with, and we can whatever we came with it together, we can split and go through.
Okay.
And I feel like that's reasonable. I feel that's fair.
Okay.
But I'm not the type where I'm like, okay, we came together and you came with all this money and I spent half of that. Like, we're not doing that. Like, I don't think that you didn't come in with that. It wasn't me not coming with that. Like, I came with my half, you came with your half. And ultimately, the whole purpose of coming together was for us to be able to build a family together.
Yes,
and be like, okay, boom,
empire,
let's go.
be great.
And be great.
Yes.
And whatever money that needs to go into our children.
Yes.
And let it be that. Because
that's why there's prenups.
But the prenups are, I will say prenups are good and prenups are bad. If you are with a rich, like when I say rich, like I'm not saying like, oh, you can take me to Calabasas or you can take me to Florida. That's not rich. Okay, bitch, when you're rich, okay, wait, sorry, can I say bitch?
Yes, you can say whatever.
When you're rich, like I know money. So when you can be like, bitch, I want to home in Dubai and I'm going to take like 4 of the Bentleys and I'm going to take the Maserati, like that's money. Like, when I gotta have an island of this, like, okay, I want half of that. That's money. Not like, oh, the kids. Oh, no. Money. Like, money. When you be like, okay, boom, half. We're taking this, I want this, boom, divide it, and be like, okay, but let's go. When that comes into play, then yes.
Yes.
But, by the way, you guys, I have to talk to them separately, like, the one eye is this way, I was the other way. So I have to I feel like I'm doing like boom boom. Look, okay, but I so you guys know, this is just me speaking. But anywho, with that being said, it's a different type of money situation. By the way, y'all, like Gigi is lit, y'all. She got a body, she got hair, she got a face. She is lit, okay? She got thighs.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so if y'all not found this, y'all need to get on the Gigi level. I think she's single too, low-key, but anywho, rich is rich. But at the end of the day, like it's not giving that. So it's like y'all need to step your shit up. That's me.
Okay, so I just want to say,
go ahead for it.
I understand what you're saying. However, I think anyone in any type of financial position that believes in themselves and also coming into money and doesn't believe that their partner should have anything with that. Oh, that would have been crazy.
I agree.
Yeah. Should still have the opportunity to still have a prenup, because if you don't think that I should have anything of yours that you created on your own, then we should have that in writing already. So because the idea is that you don't ever think that things are gonna get ugly. You don't think that it's gonna be bad. And the idea of having a prenup is that if it ever does get bad, there's already things in writing.
Okay, but then if you don't have things in writing though, but y'all are basing that off of like an agreement of like, okay, whatever we came in with, we'll split. So if we came in with this amount, you came in this amount, are you allowing yourself to be like, okay, boom, we don't have to worry about splitting? Because that's the annulment that Greg was speaking of, is that when there's a treaty where you can be with somebody and then be like, okay, I forgot what the term is called exactly, but you can be with somebody and be like, okay, whatever came with, immediately let that doesn't consider or go with nothing else. So like whether that's a car, whether that's payments, whether that's anything, like you came in with this relationship and then go from there and then go.
Okay, and I'm gonna because I have a question, I have a rebuttal to that, because it's like, then what happens when you guys stay together and God forbid your partner happens to pass away from you? Are you saying that you no longer, that those debts don't belong to you now because they're not with you?
I personally believe that. That's just me, but
so you somebody gotta pay for it.
The person whoever signature is on it.
Well, no.
Absolutely. If both of our signatures ain't on it, why the fuck I gotta pay for it?
I mean, okay, logically that makes sense, but that's just not how it works.
I mean, I know that's not how it works.
And that's why marriages seem more like a business. Like, I know that you're in debt, this might not be the union we need to do.
You said how it should, so I answer how it should.
Well,
But definitely, you got to know everybody's debt to income ratio. That's important.
Yeah, and I think that
Economics and finances, people.
yes, like I know that when it does come to
I'm
relationships, we're talking about like, oh, are you single? A good question to ask ladies is not always are you with someone. You should do the rebuttal. Is there anyone out there that may think they're with you? You know, the conversation can be really, really different after you ask those questions because you know there's some people that believe, quote unquote, you know that someone may be with them. So just be clear with that.
Can you hear me?
Oh, my
Are we
rebuttal.
here?
My rebuttal.
Yes. Can you hear me?
So we're saying this in the idea of you guys are together and you guys decide to depart. But what happens if you guys stay together and God forbid someone passes away? Is that the same concept? Do you now take on whatever they have, or you don't have?
That's the cause of the inheritance then.
So then there's still paperwork. They didn't do the prenup.
Not necessarily, because there are people that won't do don't want to do the prenup, but they'll have something in written to where you can say like, oh, you know, I give my X amount of Z, X amount of Z.
Yeah.
So for example, like my grandmother passed away, and granted, she didn't have.
No. No. Scenario. Ooh, this editing is gonna be interesting. In your scenario, you were saying how you would like already a situation where you come in with what you have and they come in with what they have, and anything you build together, that's what you would split. But what happens when, God forbid, the individual after so much time?
Oh, my wills. So wills can change that though. So wills like if you, even though something may not go the way you wanted to go, like if you write a will, the will can kind of eject from what's on paper and being like, okay, you know, this is what I want on my will, this is going to be on my will, and this is what I want so-and-so to have. Yeah. And that will, handwritten, will adjust anything that's been never put point onto what's going on.
So you're saying that it's going to trump the prenup? Or it should trump the prenup, or whatever the understanding that you've had going into.
So even if, like, for example, like if my husband passed away and
if he had debt, would you pay it?
He put the
yes,
right back to where it was.
Because
what?
Because my husband will have
Look how you put the microphone.
I did it again. That's why I said we should switch because
right, my husband will know to where to put it.
But I do though.
Okay.
I really do though.
Right. Real one. So the husband will know to put it and be like, alright, boom. Like, I'm with this man for X, Y, Z. I'm sure my man got it. Like, he got it taken care of. And so for your followers, I am gay.
That's okay.
It feels weird talking like this.
I know. Do you want to switch microphones? Because you could talk like that.
I need that. I like that.
See, he likes to.
It's already set up.
But why can't we
be professional?
Fine. Ancient martinas or motherfuckers.
Oh, you're doing really good. That's actually perfect. If you talk on it like that.
Oh, I sound good.
You sound amazing.
This is testing 1, 2, 3. Are you good?
Okay, we just gonna start. We good?
Okay, so wait, do we gotta backtrack our story, or we gotta?
No.
Okay, boom. So let's talk about.
Wait. No, you stop.
Well, you want to talk about the?
No, not yet.
Okay.
What was that noise? You're wrong. Yeah. Gist of this conversation is that I'm right and y'all wrong.
I'm not in the allow that shit. Multiply.
I want to come find you. I can't wait to come.
Like most men want to.
Yeah, so we'll be on the door. I'm like, who are you here for?
Gigi.
Sorry,
Okay,
Greg,
come on,
sorry,
Greg. Come on. So
sorry,
you want
sorry,
to
sorry.
away?
Y'all trash. Y'all
Wait.
both are trash. I want you
I love
to need y'all to know
I just
that
wanna-
y'all both trash. Welcome. Hello,
Be in your
everyone.
pocket.
I'm introing the show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Conversation 99 of Just a Convo
Wow.
with Greg, Mr.
99,
Money, and Gigi.
Greg?
Yes,
You
99.
never sent me the link. Greg.
And I'm usually the person who talks first, but not today. And I'm joined by the person who decided to just go all over the place and just be in her own little world.
Gigi.
I would ask you how are you, but I don't care because right now
I'm sorry,
I'm upset.
You want to do it again?
No,
We can. I'm so sorry, Greg. I can be a
I
better
have
person.
no comment. I'm just here.
you trash, yo.
I'm so sorry, Greg. It's just
Greg, so how is it gonna make you feel better not feeling like trash?
It's over for that. This is the mood that I am for the rest of this pod.
really.
No.
Oh, I'm like, can you please light
Let him
something?
feel the way he feels.
Maybe I think he needs to like smoke. Maybe if you.
I'll be alright. Gigi, what's going on?
By the way, Gigi's looking fine, y'all. She got some tight ass jeans, a turtleneck, and some bomb ass hair. I'm promoting you, G, because I already told you. You already talked about you single and you looking, so I'm like, boom. The gay confirms it, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Look
thank
ahead.
you, thank
How you feeling, Gigi?
Hi everyone.
Period.
This week was very, very busy for me. Like, first and foremost, like, I think that I'm at this place where, like, it's supposed to be the end of the year and everybody's supposed to be chilling, you know, taking in their bonuses, looking at life, preparing for 2023 if they haven't, or just, you know, doing the little periods on, you know, the things to do that you want to do for 2023. And I'm working really, really hard, and I don't like this feeling. I think that I am gonna probably take the last couple of days of this week off because I think I need to kind of reset before 2023.
She ain't gonna hit none of y'all up.
I don't even know what that means.
What?
Greg. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means, Greg.
Go ahead.
No. What does that mean, Greg? No. You're here.
Okay,
now.
wait. How was the wedding?
The wedding.
Did
Oh,
you have it or no?
I loved the wedding. The food was. You know what? I'm not gonna. The food was good.
That's the first thing you go to. Not like the reception was beautiful.
Deception, disgrace.
No,
He was a moment, the moment he came.
Wow.
Deception and outrage, disgrace.
a shame.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, wait, no. I'm not gonna say like.
I don't want to be here.
I know that it was, like I said, it wasn't something that I knew that it was ready for. But in a nutshell, when I sit back, like in the end, we got through it, and we had a really great time. I think that we had a really great time. Like, there's these little, you know, gems in there, but you always remember moments like that, and you'll always remember like what not to do. However, I can't say that I didn't have a great time. In the end, like I didn't. I was about to do so much.
As long as you had a good time, that's all that matters.
I did.
So moving forward, you're having a good time. Greg, how's the?
Now is he asking us? He's asking.
Yes, I am. I'm moving. I'm adjusting.
I lost control of my.
Wait,
Yeah.
you did. I'm just like I'm catching up so that we can talk and have a good conversation.
No, you know what? It's good because then after that, Greg, then you
Right.
can
So how did
introduce him.
packing for your daughter go? Did it not go or no?
It was great. No, did some Christmas wrapping.
You a lie because I saw the packaging and there was trash.
Wow. Who is this guy? Wow.
I love
Okay,
you.
since we're here,
I love you.
and we are gladly joined by the dancer,
Oh no.
the actor,
No.
the guy straight from Jersey to Hollywood,
Hey.
from the mean streets of Montclair.
I'm not from there, so let's be clear about that. Let's be clear. You're doing wrong.
That's where
You're
we
doing-
met, so.
No, you met me at Montclair University, okay? Don't do that.
He came from the mean streets of Montclair State all the way to the gold paved.
It's the Montclair for me.
The gold paved stages of Hollywood. My boy.
No.
What's going on, Ty?
No.
You want me to say your full name?
No, do not do that. But hi, hello everyone. How you guys doing?
Hi, I love you.
Hi. So let's be clear. I'm Tywan, and I'm from Mount Clemson University. And Greg is wrong about half what he said. But we're here. We're present.
What was I wrong about?
Nothing.
Exactly. The mean streets of Montclair State.
Not the mean streets. I was lit. Sorry, can you say bitch? I'm sorry.
Yay.
Okay. I was
You're
lit.
offending me.
Low key, let's be clear. I ran Montclair. I was Queen Bee.
But you
Don't deny it. Don't deny that. I did.
You were a very popular guy on campus.
I was. I ran that. Yeah. Yeah. All four of them.
What?
Yes, if you came to the party.
Absolutely. Yo, I threw up in your bathroom.
Which one? The Sinatra or the...
When you was in the height? No, in the Ville. We was in the Ville.
Oh, yeah. The Ville. That was Malcolm's party.
Yo, I threw up right in your bathroom and left.
Shout out to Montclair University. Let's be clear. We made that. Well, I made that. But we made that.
But yeah. Well, we got.
Gigi, what you gotta say?
Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me. Honestly, I'm good to have you guys, and I mean to be with you guys, and thank you for having me. And I'm gonna look forward to our conversation tonight, and kind of just low key just being like open and honest and some real shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So boom.
So this is not an interview platform place. We don't interview people. We have conversations with people. But I do want to get in one interview question because haven't seen you since what? Woo, it's been a while.
I would say 2012. But that's a lie because we graduated in 2015, right?
Something like that.
So for 15 14. And then down, I've been gone. So I haven't seen you since then.
So
and then you guys,
how has life? Because you left, like you just left to go to LA, and I thought that was crazy. But you just left. What has life been like?
Funny enough, I didn't leave from LA right away. I didn't go over that. So what ended up happening was I ended up going. I finished college in 2015, and then in the middle of 2015, I was still actually in rehearsals for an off-Broadway show. So I don't know if your fellows are familiar with I Deliver, but I was still. I stopped because I'm adjusted in my mic.
You good?
Period. I'm keeping it real. I won't lie. So I was in the process of recording and filming with them. So when I was in the middle of rehearsals for their show, I was still also graduating. So when I graduated, we were traveling for 2.5 years, and then from there I went from off-Broadway to them, and then I went into cruise ships right after. And I got to travel the half south of South America, and then got to go to Europe, and then was home for 2 months. I was filming Madam Secretary, and then I jumped and then went to New Zealand, Australia, Alaska, and then half of the west coast of Canada, and then kind of so I'm actually the first in my family to actually leave outside the country to actually do something to kind of like go up. So, but yeah, that's what happened to me when I left high school, because I knew high school wasn't it. Everyone's like, oh, high school's that. I was like, nah, it's not it. For me, it was like, you know, we got more going for that stuff.
So talk about when you actually got to LA.
Oh, I got to LA. Okay, so weird enough, so it's weird because people were like, oh, you know, like I was looking at people like, oh, you got it. No, I never visited LA. I never been to LA, so I ended up staying in was the 1318 Boulevard, and it was I was living with 13 people, and everyone was two-door room, and it was two-door
You stayed
room.
with 13 people?
13 people, probably more than that if I'm kind of rough. But it was two-door room in the double rooms, and then there was 4 in the living room, and I had a roommate that was in my room, and we were still cool, and we were still good friends. And so that was my good friend Gabe, my good friend Aaron, and we're still close to this day. But yeah, I was there for a year and a half, and I never visited, like I said, never visited LA, I'd never been. And I was like, all right, we'll make it work. That's what we're gonna do. And I did, and then I moved from there, and I moved to my roommate apartment, and then I ended up moving into my own place. And then I'm 5 years in now, and now I got my own spot, and I'm grateful and happy and fucking shit up and living my best like I said I would. So yeah, by the grace of God.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what happened.
He's
But yeah,
Hollywood for real.
I'm not Hollywood, and you know it's crazy. My uncle called me that, and I'm like, yo, I'm not Hollywood. I'm honestly, I'm the person that said that he was gonna do what he was gonna do when he was young, and now I've accomplished everything that I said I was gonna do, and that's the great part. So yeah. Okay, but you guys like,
a star.
how's it been starting at this podcast? Is it like this is my first time here, so I'm like,
You're not interviewing us.
I know,
okay.
but
I'm
I want to
open to
interact
it.
with you guys. Like I'm here, I'm
open to it. I
present,
like
so
that he wants to
damn,
ask us
motherfucker.
We don't have, you know.
I know, like you're not used to somebody being like, hey, well, how's it going here? Like I live in LA. You asked me to come here. I'm here. I'm pressing on. I want to be like, let's out. Let's go. What's
It's a
up,
West Coast thing. Ayy.
Right. I want to talk to y'all too. Like, so it's not about
Shout out
me.
to
We're
them.
not Ellen or Tamar or Tywan show.
I like how all those names
Just
put
speaking
together.
into an
It
existence,
sounds
people.
So natural. I love it.
Okay.
I felt that.
That part.
And now it's recorded, so now the world's gonna understand. And like,
Hear it.
it's already.
Do we get royalties?
You put it out there.
But, okay, but go ahead.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Go ahead. Go.
No, bro.
Start the topics, Greg. We've
I'm
already-
going to. Who's starting me?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, 2020. You realize this is the last time people are going to hear us in 2022?
Wow. It doesn't even feel that way.
It feels.
It feels.
Like dead
Like
ass.
Snow Allegra.
It's the last time they're gonna hear us in 2022. So, we made it through 2022.
Wow. Yes. And you know what? I didn't think I was.
Aw.
Not with you, Greg, and not with.
Fuck you too, nigga.
No, for anyone that probably has known me on this podcast journey specifically, with you, with the pod in itself, there was always moments I was like, this is it, y'all. No, I'm not doing it.
But she's still here.
Of course, because I love podcasting. I think that, yes, I haven't released my own, but you tune in like I like to talk. And y'all, you understand how I understand. And if we could be friends, we would have great conversations. I believe that too. So,
Whatever.
with that being said,
Yeah. We made it, y'all. 2023 is next week. That's crazy. 100 in 2023.
yeah, 120?
Oh.
What? Say it again.
The first episode in 2023 will be our 100th episode.
Oh my gosh, I want to do great things, Greg. Did Greg tell you that we might be in LA? Oh, we could.
Tell me.
Okay, is it too much? Too early?
Yeah.
Too soon? All right, never
Tell
mind.
me.
Wait, off mic. If we're gonna have
What's
a
wrong with you?
I like doing things.
So, being that we're at the end of 2022,
Okay.
we've seen a lot of things happen this year.
Okay.
What would you say
It depends
is
on
the most
what you're
creative
watching.
thing you saw in 2022?
Is that a personal question, or is that more like
However you want to answer.
There's a couple of things.
Go for it.
Myself, for one,
Hey.
I would say that I feel like me turning 31, I feel like it kind of shift the narrative for me to be like, okay, so we gotta understand, realize what's going on with you. Being appreciative of being like, okay, your 30s is like something that's a learning experience, and like when you go through your 20s, and it's like, okay, you have to go through this, but when you're in your 30s, it teaches you a whole different life. So that would be a part. I would say that my cousin, low key, so she is oh god, she's an artist, and she's actually just won an award for the first female black woman to win an award for art in her school. So
congratulations,
right,
cousin.
we love her. So shout out to cousin Sanaya.
Sanaya, shout out to you.
Yes, love you.
Where's her at?
I don't know it,
Well,
but we love her and she creates art. So
Yes.
that does a
Shout
plus.
outs to you.
But she was honestly, she was thrilled to send that to me and be like, "Listen what I made." I was like, "This is great," and her and I have a really good bond. So for seeing 22, that was one of the things I was like, I'm proud of her because she won an award for it. She was happy about it. She worked hard for it, and that probably one of the things I could say that I was like, you know what, I fuck with that. So that for me was really good, and she made that. So I was like, all right, this is lit. And then that, and I would say maybe Doja Cat. Doja Cat's been killing. She's been eating. And shout out to the full core head. Like, he's been eating with her stuff. So Doja Cat, my cousin, and myself. So those are my three things that I'm like,
bitch, I'm a horse?
Huh?
No, I think cow. I think it was moo.
Oh, bitch, I'm a cow.
Bitch, you Macau.
Yeah.
Yes, she's the song that came out, Bitch, I'm a Cow. But now she's got like a whole bunch of shit, and she's like number one, and she's like everything.
This last album is really good.
She do.
Shout out to my cousin talking about she got the she's
She do. That shit was crazy.
eating. Okay, so my three, your three, Gigi. Stop.
No. I don't
No?
have even three. I don't. Go ahead,
Oh,
Greg.
No, I can go.
Greg?
Actually, no.
Okay.
That I know mine, but go, please
What
go,
is
Greg. No. Go ahead, Greg.
It's cool. Okay, so I got two.
Okay, tell me.
One, Apple came out with this commercial, and okay,
Why didn't you send it to us so we could have watched it?
because it's not that important. For anyone who knows me, my sense of humor runs to the other side. It runs from the light. And I find things that shouldn't be funny. So it's cool. But I became mature in this moment.
Nah, but
Apple put out this commercial with for people with disabilities and showing them using their technology flawlessly.
okay.
And I thought that was the dopest shit ever.
Okay.
It was great marketing. It was great advertising. Like, we are literally for everyone. They had someone who didn't have arms.
Okay.
Dude in a wheelchair, bound to a wheelchair, using his iPhone to have a photo shoot and shit.
No shade, but that happens really often when they need to promote people. But anywho, go ahead.
Oh shit. But I thought that was super creative to show that anyone and everybody can use their technology.
I wasn't coming from your life. I was just saying, like, yeah.
The other thing that I found super creative was how Kanye West could just kill his whole career. Like, the self-sabotage I've never seen. That is on a whole another level. Just to get out of one deal, you have to like kill everything else. Burn it all down if I can't get out this one deal.
Gigi, how do you feel about Kanye?
One deal.
I need you to talk so you can talk so I can talk so that I can express.
Okay, so I don't know what the response you want from me, so I apologize if it's not true. But I'm turning with him because as an artist and as a creative, I love his mind, but as a person that speaks outside of his creativity that he should be in, then it becomes misconstrued for me. Because I feel like we're listening to him for different reasons. Like, we know the lanes that he dominates, and we know the lanes that he can definitely have conversations with his friends just like us and do that too, but not with the world. So,
Are you a Kanye fan?
on a creative level,
Are you a Kanye fan?
it's because it's different. I don't
Are
agree
you a Kanye fan?
I
It's
don't
a
agree.
yes or no. It's not like a.
No, it's hard because
No,
then
no,
I feel like
no,
I don't
no,
want.
no.
I don't agree.
Are
with-
you a Kanye
I don't
fan?
agree with his ideology.
Are you a Kanye?
I don't agree with his ideology.
She's
No,
the nigga his job.
but it's like we don't know who Picasso was, but if you like his art,
Wait, speak for yourself.
you know who he was.
Yes, I was, but we're not gonna do that. So
You gonna talk about Picasso? You gonna talk about him? Does it?
I'm lost. I have no idea what the fuck going on.
I'm sorry. That was like a Gigi table moment when you be like,
Yo.
finish. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
I'm not leading this pod this week.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Finish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's, so I think when you say
Picasso was
fan, it's
upstairs
different
people.
because I grew up listening to Through the Wire. I grew up to listening to College Dropout. I like all that. Like I all that, and then now we're here.
Okay.
So if you're gonna tell me that, like, oh, now I need to like take away the idea that I grew up with the music that I was enjoying, and because
Fair.
at this, I can't do that. But what I can say is that I don't agree with his ideologies. I don't agree with how he feels about whatever he's feeling about at this
Facts.
point. But I can't tell you that those albums weren't great albums. I can't tell you that there wasn't good songs. I can't do that. It's different. Now there are other people that where it's just like even listening to the music puts you in a different space. But with Kanye at this moment is like I can't deny that I enjoy his music. Can't
Fair.
deny that I may have went on a page and scrolled and tried to look for Yeezy. I can't do that. But what I can say is at this point, would I continue to support it? Well, when it comes to sales, I can't because
Since he's been a big innovator in our generation, how do you guys feel? Like, what do you guys want to see generation wise in 2023? Like, what are the new inventions, or what do you want to see in 2023 that's gonna be like bump in and go?
What do you mean?
Meaning, like, what do you want to see in 2023? Come on, car alarm.
no, that's someone people
I
in
don't
their
know,
horn.
but
Somebody
I just
at
feel
my
like
spot.
it was necessary.
Wait,
for
is
them.
is it me?
You're in
No, I don't
my
think
spot.
so. It only did one time.
I just want to make sure. Maybe sometimes there's this one time I parked in the spot next to yours, thinking that it was yours.
So you parked the handicap spot?
No, to the left.
Oh. Yeah.
I
What do
see you,
What in
baby.
2023?
Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. Sorry, I love him.
And she
Let
left
me
me
hang
all
it.
the
Let me
way.
hang it. I put my hand out. You don't love me.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
I see you, baby.
Sorry.
shaking that ass.
So yeah, I think Kanye's destruction of himself was probably one of the most creative things I've seen ever. Just to get out of the contract. Gigi, what about you?
So I was thinking, Greg, and I was like, I'm not really a social media person to even know what's outside of what immediately in front of me. And then I said, okay, Gigi, what's immediately in front of me? And I thought about I can hear me. You can't hear me?
Yeah, you don't have to wait for me.
All right. Okay, great. Better?
Yeah.
All right. So, I thought about the people that are immediately in front of me because I don't I don't really be on social media like that. So I thought about my pod fam, which consists of Shan, which is She Gets It Pod. She has shown me a woman in podcast that not only can have her own show, but have different shows that are just her, about different parts of her, as well as being on other shows. She's one of a few women that I know that are able to dominate more than one podcast at a time, and at the same time been able to also do books on those podcasts. What are you? You're on their podcast at the same time, and always having an open forum where she is letting you know like how to get to where she's at, or even have an idea of where to get to where she's at. And if you have no idea, she's so open to providing you with the footprints or what is it called? I don't know what you did. It's no. Still nothing. I don't hear me anymore. You hear me? Okay, so then it's just my thing. Anyways, so that's Shan, and then you have Baylor, and Baylor is not only a podcaster as well for BTG for President, but he also is a person that creates merchandise, and he's also on the West Coast as well. So I would definitely like if you guys like linked up at some point in time, Todd, because I think he's a really dope individual. And then you have Drake. Drake is also a podcaster. No, not Drake. I
was like, oh God.
This is. No, he's also a podcaster as well, and he's for Everything Culture, and that's everything with an A. And not only is he a man that can cook and also bring culture together, he's brought a lot of people from different walks of the world to be able to be in rooms and having open dialogue very easily. Even for me, he was one of the first podcasts that I've even gone on, which is called Makings of Me with Gigi. So shout out to him to even having an episode with me on there. So and just to know that he doesn't think about culture just in, Black culture. It's every culture around the world. So when you tap into his episodes, you're receiving more than just, Black culture. You're receiving every aspect of culture, and in this most unique and digestible and fun form. So shout outs to you. And then my last is Greg. Not you, Greg. There's another Greg. He's Greggy, and he is also a podcaster from Loudmouth Stereo. He also has a show with Shan, but he is a podcaster that also dives into electronics, which is very interesting, Greg. Y'all are very similar, if I think about it, nonetheless. But he's created different avenues for himself where he's monetized himself to a T, or found ways to monetize himself and his team, and always found ways to provide his information to his people. He's never been gatekeepy. What is the word? How would I say it? He's never been gatekeepy. Yeah. And he's a phenomenal person. Like, he's been in rooms, and you will always make money with him. So shout out to you, Greg. So yeah, those are my creatives. I think my pod fam have been allowed me. I want to say that they've allowed me to be in these rooms of like these geniuses, and as long as they've seen this greatness in me, I definitely want to shout them out, because I've seen these creatives excel and be in rooms and been offered opportunities that I would have even fathomed to have, and that's only because they're true to their craft, true to who they are, and shout out to y'all. So those are my creatives. And we're also going to be recording an episode soon, so tap into that.
That's dope. And go ahead.
No, go speak. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead, speak.
I know, I'm all lit. Like, I've been holding this in my hand. I can't do this. Look, look how I'm holding it.
With her
It's
because
not
it's
saying
like you want to give a shout out to the people that are doing like good, like that are doing well, that are like, you know, that are accomplishing something that most people can't do, with people that are wishing they can do. So I commend them.
Absolutely, that's dope. And we're all creators
Of course,
in this room.
of course.
At the end of 2023, what is one thing that you want to be? What is one thing that you want to say? Like, I created that this year.
Myself. Myself. Like I'm grateful to be still like at the age of 31 and being like, okay, we are processing what's going on. We're still where they say, you know, you want to start your year to be like, oh, you know, like gotta fish it out. But 30s is like your way to be like, okay, who you are, what you want, what you got to for, like what's coming from what, the feelings, the emotions, the thrive, and I'm wanting 23 to be like to embrace who the 30 is, and then be like, okay, boom, since we know who we are, now what are we going to create? What are we going to acknowledge? What are we going to see? And looking forward to seeing what people else will create, because be so focused and zen on your own shit that you don't ever want to look at other people's stuff. You kind of want to be like I got this going on, focus on this one going on, and then you're like, oh no, like this, like this is like, let me look at everyone else, what they're doing and what they got going on. So I would say myself for sure, and then
I like that.
And then processing us, and us, when I say us, meaning me, and being like, okay, boom, we got this going on, like, what are the things that we're going to tackle and adjust and to fix and a process, and then be like, okay, boom, and be like, okay, let's look at everyone else and be inspired by anything else. So, and go from there. So, yeah. Boom.
I love that. Boom.
That's Shazam. That's my go-to word.
That's gonna be the title of the episode. You know how like I like to like say things. I'm just gonna say boom. I am. That's it. That's the tweet. Boom.
How about you, Gigi?
About
come on, G.
About what?
Was at the end of 2023, you want to look back on the year and say, I created that.
At the end of 2022.
At the end of 2023.
Oh, you're saying, manifestation. My podcast. Obviously. I know I've been waiting. You've been waiting. I got episodes, y'all. You know I'm saying too much. It's me. It's not y'all. It's just me. And I will be releasing it. I know I am. It's literally here. It's just me pressing play and seeing how it manifests. But I am looking forward to being able to not only have the episode of Just a Conversation with Greg and Gigi, or Gigi and Greg and but I also want to have my own podcast where I'm going to be able to like kind of do things where, you know, ... That's it. That's what I'm looking forward to in 2023. On my creative side, I also want to tap into understanding that maybe my one stream of revenue ideal of life is not going to be it. And I also realize being a millionaire, billionaire, any type of tier of millionaire also constitutes multiple streams of income. And so instead of me trying to focus on this one avenue of trying to figure out how this is going to be the income that I need to sustain life, I'm also going to, in 2023, have multiple streams of income, whether it's passive, residual, and if those words make sense right now, I want to say shout outs to me. I'm a little late, y'all, so I'm sorry. But
never apologize for your greatness in the moment.
Thank you. And that's what I'm looking forward to. But I definitely want to keep this consistent. I think that genuinely what Greg and I aspired to be, just even understanding even from the beginning that, Greg, you wanted to podcast, right? And everyone around you just complimented what you wanted to do, regardless of what the conversation we had when I started the podcast. And that's where I'm at. And to know that, like, at the end of 2022, these are the two people that wanted to do what they wanted to do, and we're the people that are still doing it.
I'm going to interrupt. So I'm going to ask you guys, because you guys, this is your podcast.
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys feel like, the question for you both, what's one thing you guys want to happen in your podcast in 2023? Like, if I can snap my fingers today and it'd be like, boom, 2023, this is what's happening. Like, what's it for you guys? And don't overthink it. Just be like, okay, this is what it is, and let it be that.
I want to travel and record. And I want to get to a space where we're able to travel and record. I think that if we are open
I need you to say
to...
with conviction, though. There's no conviction in that.
Oh, well, because I need to kind of get...
No, Greg will find the conviction.
Oh,
You believe in that shit.
I want to set the scene for him.
No, Greg know what this.
No, I want to set the scene for him. I want to be in a space where I think that now that we are now being able to be like around each other again, that we also understand that with the concept of who we are and the basis of our podcast, that when we do have interactions with people, like we have our best conversations, and when that's true. Shout outs to Baylor, Chloe, and just Shanna we have, but like when you are in a room with someone and we're able to have that, and also be an experience in another town, a city, a space, like I think that even just kind of even perpetuates our conversation, because at some point it becomes mundane. But once we start, kind of changing scenery, trying to change space, changing people that we're having conversations, or even people that we're meeting. Because as we're traveling, we could meet someone at the airport, be like, yo, you want me on the podcast? Record, Greg. Hi, everyone.
What was that?
I was trying to let you know that it don't matter at any time. I'm ready to record, Greg.
That is a lie.
All right. You're right, because I got things to do. My life works too. But I like when I'm here.
Great.
All right, that's what I have. Go ahead
What
and
do you want by
continue.
23 in your podcast?
Four-digit viewers weekly.
Okay.
Wow, Greg, you told them a lot that they need to know, Greg. But shout out to that. I want that too. Let's manifest that.
It's 20. Look, there's nothing too big and nothing too grown to manifest anything as 2023 right now.
Absolutely. So then if that's saying, I want to say 5 digits. Okay.
Oh.
And I also believe that in that instance, I think opening the opportunity of being a guest on our show, or giving us some questions that you want to talk about.
Well, I know the question tonight was about orgasms, so let's get into
Okay. So
that.
then, let's go into my question. Okay, so
you can ask me or ask the group, or
No, it's
Gigi,
it's the
ask
group.
it, because I'm down. Like, I know that was the question
I wanna
of
be
talking
down
about
with what
sex.
All right. So my question, it's
The group or to me?
it's a 3-parter. It's for everyone. It's a
Sometimes
conversation.
it's important to know who the question is for.
Well, you're a part of the group.
Allegedly. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hollywood making him crazy.
I was just being funny.
Okay. So I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm just gonna read it parts, and I'm gonna question.
Okay, boom.
Okay. Have you ever faked an orgasm? And if so, why?
Greg. People he has that he's taking too long. Come on, cousin. Talking about he could get his nuts. Yeah. Okay, Greg, you don't have an answer?
No.
Okay, period.
You don't have an answer?
I'll do it.
No, I will. I'm thinking.
Okay, I'll help you. So I've done both. I've done both.
Okay.
The perks of being fabulously gay and the perks of being, a top and a bottom. And so, bitches, if y'all don't know what's going on, then y'all need to look it up. But I'm not doing it.
I'm not even going. I won't even.
With that being said, like, when I've talked to some people, low key, what I'll do is, no lie, I'll bust and not say shit. I'm like, boom, and then
you just keep going.
Yeah, keep going, and then
gosh,
boom, I'll wait, and I'll be like, we did a couple of the 25 pumps, and I'm
do you
like,
come
boom.
back?
Huh?
You come back?
Yeah, depending on my mood. But my motto is this.
Listen,
And I'm open book, so I don't care.
okay.
If I fuck you and and I busting you right away, that means I don't fuck with you. I don't like you.
If
I busting your shit, I don't fuck with you. But if I like you, I'm gonna take forever. I'm gonna take my time, and I'm gonna busting your shit like.
You wanna enjoy.
Right, I'm gonna enjoy it.
You wanna swim in.
But I also am a big person. Like, I'm not about to give out good dick because I don't believe in give out good dick because bitches get fucking obsessed.
Wait.
The same dude,
Now
the same people, the same people.
I have a question now.
No. I'm not. So the same people that feel the way like women when dudes give out good dick to men or to women, it's the same thing how it is when you give out the good dick to men. Like, they be attached to that shit. They want to text you and call you and be like, yo, like, I'm not about to give you good dick. Like, so for me, my experience, I'm gonna give you C+ dick.
How does that work?
Means I'm gonna give you a fantasy. I'm gonna dig you down. I'm gonna bust in your shit, and we go bounce.
It sounds like they're gonna still do the
Period.
same thing that you said that you don't want them to do. I don't see what
You
you're
don't see
saying.
what?
I don't see them saying, "Oh my God, he doesn't take you seriously."
Oh no!
All I see
Because
is
at the end of
my
the day,
ass
but
was so
they're memorized by
He
the dick, so they're not
busts
gonna be
so
worried about that.
fast,
They're not.
he's
They're gonna be
gonna
like,
come back and try
like you
again.
cute, you fine, you handsome, and once in dick inside you, they were like, oh, boom. Like, oh, and they were like, oh, and then like, oh shit, like we gonna hang on the game and go make out and be like, you good? It's cute for the moment, but that's not just me. That's just the general of like what's going on. But what I will say for me personally, I'm gonna give out 85% dick so that you're not obsessed, and then we go.
Greg, are you giving out 85% dick to women that you don't want to be with?
You know he is.
Are you not giving all of
He's
your
been
penis
quiet the entire time. It may be 75.
Now I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I need to pull back my vagina. I need to start giving out about 90%.
Any straight man or gay man, doesn't matter, is going to give out the amount of dick they want to give out to a person that they know is going to be obsessed with it. That's facts. It's factual. That's coming from a gay man or a straight man. And that's why Greg is coughing.
Greg,
He's like, I'm not about to give you good dick. I'm not about to give you good dick if I know you about to act wild.
76%?
Why? For what?
Is it 35?
For
Greg.
what?
I'm a please.
Cousin.
Cool. How many? What's the percentage? What's the percentage of dick that you're giving out nowadays? To you, let me bring the mic to you.
That's a check. But Greg, though, come on. How much dick you giving out, though? Is it because I'm asking it, or is it because you don't know how much you're giving dick you're giving out?
Well, it's because this is weird. Like,
Is it weird?
Why? It's the truth. I'm not gonna bust with somebody that I'm a hoe fucking. Like, I'm not. But if I'm fucking somebody that I fuck with, I'm gonna hold my nut longer and be like, I'm gonna use some A1 dick.
I'm a pleaser, right?
Okay.
So, but wait, we used to talk about giving dick. I can understand.
rush that motherfucker.
See, I was trying to think of a time if I have.
Did you ever do it?
Absolutely. I have faked an orgasm before.
You have, Greg. Why? Why did you do it?
Oh, wait. The question is no. Did you fake it
Twice.
after? No. Did you after you bust or before you bust? Boom.
I didn't
That's
bust
the
at all.
question. Ooh. So you didn't. You faked it after you bust.
Huh?
So did you fake it before you? Like, did you bust and then fake it, or did you fake it, and then bust later? Because there are people that will do that.
He didn't bust at all.
I didn't bust at all.
Oh, then you faked the whole thing.
Like it was like it happened twice.
Why?
What the one time? No cap, I was tired. I was tired.
So you think that she doesn't know that you didn't? So what was you like? Ooh. Was you?
Oh, I got good lies. I be like, I'll pull off the condom.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh damn, it fell on the floor.
What does that mean?
Like,
I hope it was that voice.
No, I don't know what that even means.
Was
Like,
that voice?
it fell on the floor.
oh, that's what that means.
Yeah, so she.
That sound like you was a prostitute.
How-
Because you'll see, it's nothing in the condom.
Dripping out the way.
Wow, that was okay. So, but why did you lie?
Cause I was tired.
That was the only reason.
Bullshit.
No.
She was the truth, and right now what you giving is
No, I was tired.
story.
I mean, another time it was loose.
The vagina or the dick?
I didn't say anything. And this wasn't even me. I didn't do anything. I sat right here. I had both of the headphones on like this.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
So we're clear. You invited me here, so.
Yep. Yes. So weird, Claire.
The regret.
Hey.
The regret. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
I'm not. Can you be in a relationship with someone that you're attracted? No.
Yeah,
That's
come
not the
on.
question. No, that's not the question. Can you be in a platonic
platonic,
relationship with someone that you are attracted to?
Like, are y'all to the point where y'all call each other like brother and sister, or y'all just like best friends?
Ooh, no, I think it's giving best friend vibes, right? Elaborate, Gigi.
We had a conversation earlier about a situationship that you were dealing with, and you've gotten to a place where you understand that where your role is at this point, but you also understand at this point that there is some form of attraction there. There is all you need is to tell me that today is the day, and we can make it today.
This is the day the Lord has made.
So, how does that work for you?
Is that a me question or is that a group question?
That's
To
a
the
group
room, to the
question.
room.
That's a group question.
For me, I would say it doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother-
It's possible. Let me say, it is possible as long as there's respect between the two friends who are attracted to each other. Now, I'm gonna say this: everybody knows
Okay.
that I believe that boys and girls,
Yes.
scratch that, men and women
Okay.
are friends, or men and men, no shade at all. But yeah, people are platonic until they don't have to be.
Elaborate.
People are platonic.
When if you're saying that, then no, because I hear what he's saying, but
No. Go ahead, Gigi.
when is it when you don't have to be? When is that a factor?
When a line is crossed.
But that line only crosses when the both parties are not.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
So, like, I'm saying, wait. I get what y'all saying. I'm saying that we are only when attraction is involved. I believe. Sorry, I sound really distorted. Yeah, I believe that the children are the future. Don't fuck with you. It's I believe that people are friends. Like people, when it comes to attraction, people are only friends because they're only friends until they don't have to be friends anymore. So, in most, I would say, I would say the most
I don't
common
think that's
situation.
true.
I do.
I disagree.
Y'all for real?
I genuinely love my friends as my friends. If I wanted something more, then they wouldn't be my friends. And if that was the case,
But we said with attraction. I thought we were talking about like I was assuming intimate attraction.
okay.
Well, go ahead.
Am I off with that?
No. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
So
and you're saying in this platonic situation that, like, yeah, we might happen to be attracted to each other, but I've already known that we were friends from the beginning. So it's not like there's nothing that I can do about it, but you are an attractive person. I get what you're saying. Yes. Continue.
So I just think that like it's possible as long as there's respect between the two people to understand what is happening.
Got it.
That would be my answer to that.
You know what? I think I could agree with you on that too, because I can't say that there are people in my life that I know that are my friends that I would never pursue, that I may find attractive. Just because, one, they're my friends, two, they may be already in relationships, and that's basically what it is. Or three, it's just an attraction, but I know that it wouldn't work out between us, and friends is the best bet for us at this moment. So I can definitely understand how that could be a thing. It's just that I think that specifically that in your situation, Ty, that it's like having a banana in the middle of the street, and you guys both see it, and you guys are just waiting for someone to step on it.
I'm gonna cut you off and ask you, what do you mean in my situation?
In the conversation that we had off mic.
But elaborate so that I can adjust.
Chicago.
Chicago is different though. Chicago is like we met via online.
Okay.
We went 2 years. We went 2 years of speaking, and then we went 2 years of not speaking, and then her now then it's 2 years of not speaking. He got his relationship, and so now we're reaching out and being like, oh boom, okay, like hey, how you been? Let's see. And he's happy in the situation, but I'm also like, I'm happy in my situation. And I'm a big believer in like, love comes in mysterious ways. So even though he may be in a relationship now, but doesn't mean that he not be my person.
But if are you because you're the single person and he's in a relationship, or is it because you already have your situationships?
No, I have no situationship. Like I'm single and
okay.
I'm focused on me. And him and I is like, we established like your relationship, you were having a relationship, and that's fine, that's great. And then, boom. Are we better now? And then, it's like, okay, you're in that, I respect that, you respect that, and we're good and we're fine, but I'm not gonna reach out and be like, okay, X, Y, Z, you're not gonna reach out X, Y, Z. But when the time does...
But when XYZ does the reach out, right? When it's like, hey, do you want to have drinks?
No, because we're both in different cities. So right now he's in Arizona and I'm in LA.
Yeah, so, but then what that is just a drive away.
It's not a drive away because the fact that originally I was in LA, he was in California when we first met, and he wasn't with anybody. Now he's with somebody, and he moved to San Diego.
Yeah,
and he's there, and it's okay, boom. But to him and to me, we're still good friends. Like, we never crossed that line. That's still good. Like,
do you want to cross that line?
I would cross the line when he's out.
Do you want to double dutch it?
But it's someone that is, like, there. I'm not gonna lie. It's somebody that said that's like, okay. But if it's meant, it will meant. And I'm big on the universe. I'm big on the energy of, like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. It'll happen, But I'm not pressed to be, like I'm gonna go out my way to be like X, Y, Z. Like, no. But,
so let's advance the conversation a little bit.
Go for it.
Have you ever been in a situation where
yes, because I already
had to restrain
3 times.
Damn, nigga.
I'm honest. I'm open bucks. But Uber driver, boom. A guy that was at the movies, boom. And the
Thank
third one, alright. The
Ooh.
third one was somebody that, well, the, the third one is
Are
somebody
you still
that's
friends with these people?
Two of them, yes.
Did they ever know
What? No, what?
that you was attracted to them?
We're sleeping together, so well, no.
Yeah, why wouldn't they know that he was attracted? He just explained to you some.
I just gave you confessions.
Yeah, that's attraction. I'll let you.
Wait,
inside, man.
I'm time out. Because I was asking, have you ever been in a situation
Record
where you were attracted to a friend,
Yeah.
but
I don't give
you
a
didn't
fuck.
do anything?
I'm not spoken. Let's be very clear. You should probably record on that. I have no problem announcing what it is that I've done or who I've done it with. I'm not thinking about names. I'm not thinking about actual shit, but I'm going to give out like what my life has been.
Yeah, no, that's
And then
cool.
that's fine. And let's be clear, like, granted, there's indicators that I've signed to where I can't talk about like X, Y, and Z, but I will say, but like, what I done, bum, to where I can give it up, like, yo, boom. And when I say boom, it's like, all right, well, he's be like, oh, he's with da da da, and it's like, oh shit.
You sound like the
So
turtle.
I'm giving information. I'm giving him.
Wait.
So
Wait, you sound like the turtle in Finding Nemo. First I was like, whoa. And I was like, whoa.
that's how I talk.
And I was like,
you know, and it's how I teach too. When I teach my kids, I'm like, blah 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 boom. So it just
No, nobody. What?
I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying.
We don't either.
Okay.
I was
As I
asking.
said, I don't really like.
No, I'm asking. Have you ever been in a situation where there was clearly you had an attraction to one of your friends, but you
Friends.
Yeah, to one of your friends, but you couldn't be with your friend, but you couldn't be with that friend
No.
in the way that you wanted to be.
No.
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 How about you, Gigi?
G?
I'm choking.
I think that I have a lot of friends that are attractive. I think that I am open to. No, I won't do all my friends.
Because you're not interested in any of your friends at all.
Say it again.
You're not interested in any of your friends at all.
I can't hear you. Could you hear him?
Yeah, you said
Okay,
you're not
G,
attracted to
I
any of your
have a
friends
question
at
for
all.
G.
Oh.
I just met you, so I that's the question. Okay, so if you were like sleeping with like your like high school man, like the man that you like oh my god, he's like fine, he's amazing, you're boom, right?
Okay.
That's your man, that's your boom. Like no, like anything like college, high school, that's your boo. Would you stay with that man, or would you rather be with someone that you don't know that lets you drop in your lap and is like he gives you everything, but you don't know he gives you everything? Like, are you content with that, or are you content with the person that's like, oh, that's like the man that I'm like, boom. Like, he gives me, like, the man that I've seen, it's boom. Or you get the guy that, like let's say he's from the Bronx and Harlem. I don't know, that's not Bronx and Harlem, but you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you get that and like, and you got question marks. Are you with the person, like, okay, boom, like, I know who the man is, I know who he is, it's a vibe, it's good, it's giving great, it's giving excellent, it's giving bomb. Like, for you, what's giving you the life?
What's giving me the life? Like, do I choose what I know, or do I choose?
What are you choosing?
Don't
overthink it.
I'm probably gonna choose the unknown. Like,
Really? Okay, explain why to the audience. Why are we doing unknown?
because if I'm even in a space where I'm even having to think about someone else, then I'm gonna have to just try it.
Really?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, if I tell you that, like, nope, I'm staying where I'm at, that's just because that's where I'm at. But
Greg, same thing to you. Question for you. Are you rather someone like new, or you want somebody from high school?
I don't know. I'm indifferent.
Talk about it.
That's how I felt initially, but it was just like if you had the thought of doing it in this scenario, like in real life, if I knew that this person is committed and I'm committed to that person, then we go back to the idea that once I commit, I commit. But if I'm in a space where it's not, like I'm not married and I'm dating someone or I'm with somebody.
Nah, I think.
Really?
I disagree with that.
I think I'm gonna go with the high school.
Why?
Because we got memories already.
Yeah, but you're not your high school person.
No.
It's not about.
I've
It's
been
not
single
about
my
who.
husband for some time now, so no.
It's not about. It's not about who you are. Like, okay, in this scenario, I'm imagining
Yeah.
that like you could get with the person that you was with in high school, or that you knew in high school, and have a successful relationship, or you could find somebody new and still have a successful relationship. Which one is better?
No.
That's how I read the scenario.
Okay, so if they're both successful, then why am I going anywhere?
You're not going anywhere.
The thing is that like you, it's
I
either
think that's a good question.
No,
like,
the thing.
would you? I'm sorry, not to.
Okay, go ahead.
But I thought it was a really cool scenario to be like, would you rather date someone that you knew, like at the age that I'm at now? Would I rather date someone who I knew in high school, right? And we meet now, and now we had a successful relation versus like meeting someone new and having a successful relationship.
Was that it? They're both successful? Because in my mind, it was just like this is the person that you know at this time, so you feel safe, you feel secure. This is familiar.
You're not successful.
This is what you know, and it's just like, but he didn't have to say it, but it's just like he's saying like this is what you know, so this is your security blanket. Even though it's unknown, it's like the devil you know. Would you go to door number 2 even though you already was able to see what door number 1 has for you?
Am I able to adjust?
No. That's what I'm saying. Is that so? If I
not adjusting, that's probably your problem.
That's your reason why you need to go, right? The fact that you would need to adjust, right? And that's why I'm saying that if I had the thought at that moment, then I have to go. If I didn't have the thought, I'm staying.
Man, nobody's like situation like you want me, you don't. So
yeah,
like,
if I've been living in limbo since 1997 and now I have the possibility to actually have a direct answer, I'd rather go through door number 2 because then at least like.
Big question then. So orgasm wise.
Oh, we're back there.
So then, are you rather faking the orgasm, or are you rather like giving the full experience?
Okay, so I've been in both situations. One, I've gotten to a point. Well, okay, so I'll start with the faking the orgasm. I did because I was in pain, and I felt like the only way that it was going to stop is if I just said, "Oh my gosh," this was like an experience when someone was going. They was going down on me, and they was really eating me. Like they wasn't eating me; they was eating me, and I was like, "This is."
It was eating you out. They was eating. Out.
Yeah, and it was like really, really uncomfortable. Yeah. And it got to the point where just like the only way, because like it was like like when you, and I'm assuming that this is just because of either experience or watching porn that like like when a woman like tries to push you away, like you wanna like no, we're literally fighting each other, and I was like at this point like if I don't give him what he needs.
She said, when they like, no.
Yeah,
like,
you're like,
no,
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nigga, no. Nigga, stop.
Yeah, like, when, like when you're trying to fight. So, like, I did the thing. And, oh my God, great. Never went back there again. However, then there was another time where I'm very transparent. Like, I knew at this moment that I was not going to come. And I said, I am not going to come. So you got to figure out what you got to do for you because this ain't it for me. And if not, we out. And that's what I did.
Respect.
Yeah. That's the 2 scenarios. That's it. Oh, I also cried so I could stop having sex with someone because it wasn't it. And I didn't know how to. Because I felt like if you say like no in certain scenarios, kind of sounds kinky, which is... I hope this is not triggering to anyone. So it's just like, sometimes you just be like, oh my God, stop. And then he stopped. And
Yo, having somebody cry after sex.
It wasn't after. It was. I had to make it happen there because it was the only way it was gonna stop. It was like it was not it.
That shit gonna fuck with your psyche.
Oh shoot! Shout out to you, sir. I hope you get it. Therapy is key. You know, black man, I love you. You know what I'm saying?
That
Go to your
nigga
therapist.
probably came.
He didn't.
Was he black?
Yeah.
Was he with a
He was
blonde
so
dick?
small. It was just like I couldn't imagine the idea. Oh my gosh, I sound really really bad. I just didn't want to take this body because like I didn't feel nothing. It was like at this point it was just like I was just doing this for him. It was not for me, and I was like I can't take this one for the team, and I just had to stop it. And the only way that I felt like it was like cry. Because if not, then it would feel like, you know.
Oh, shit.
I didn't want him to feel like he was forcing me because like, he didn't do anything wrong. You know, like he just wanted to be great. And I couldn't be a part of that experience for him. So I just started crying.
Have you ever had good bomb sex?
Absolutely. Oh, no.
It was even depressing. Like
No. It's when you've had amazing sex, then it's okay to talk about the bad experiences because it's nothing. You know, it's far in between, and you're able to tell the difference.
Okay,
then you know
so
that's.
then who ate your pussy the best life though? Oh. Greg said we could talk about anything. I'm confused.
Yeah, within context, nigga.
Well, I'm sorry. I mean, we're laughing, people. We're laughing. She's laughing.
No, nobody's. Well,
She's laughing.
I don't think she's offended.
She was laughing. And she'd be like, bitch. She didn't do that. She laughed and was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I can't say the name,
Gigi.
so I can't say the name.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but there's people that listen. Yeah,
it's fine.
And I
I'm here for
understand.
that.
You know what?
But
He didn't do
you and I are
pre-production properly, and that's what I'm saying. Is that's why I need to spend time with you off mic. I feel like we would have a really great time together.
Right.
Because I definitely understand that
This
there's
is
conversations
my
that we
fault.
cannot have right now
All of this
that we
is
can't
my
have, and
fault.
that's okay. And I don't want you to ever feel like you're doing anything wrong because all you're doing is just being you. But trust and believe.
The butt is there, people. The butt, comma, / like black emoji if it was there. It's butt.
But yeah.
But Gigi, I'm here for it. But no, I was just like, okay, well, is it giving or not?
No, I am having.
AKA Gigi been living her life, y'all.
Yes,
She's
I
happy.
have my experiences. For the listeners that have been tapped into me,
Give fingers.
yes, I've lived my life. Yes.
Greg, boom.
What? Oh, boo me.
Boom.
Y'all having y'all experience?
No, we are. Yo,
Yeah.
okay. And your time about having sex.
Leave me out of this. I
No,
don't
your
want
time
no
having sex.
parts.
How many people, like, at the
What?
amount of people that have given you the bomb ass head,
Yeah.
is it 3 or 2? Boom.
Wait, now he knows the number.
What?
Come on. It's a podcast. Let go.
Yeah.
Let go.
I don't
You
understand.
invited me here. If not, I can grab this and turn the mic and walk out in peace. But I'm not gonna do that because you
We're
told
here
me.
now. Yeah.
We're all open. And you
We're
guys can ask me the
open.
same question like,
Yeah.
I'm open.
Yeah,
But we
he's
about the
open.
vibe. It's a vibe. So boom. So who's giving you the bomb ass? Dum dum dum. Boom. 2 people. And the 2 people, is it giving high school? Is it giving college? Is it giving like? Is it getting random? Like, be honest. Boom.
As the leader of this podcast,
Wow, he said leader of this podcast. He had to be back.
yes, I had
The
to go
ghetto.
there.
Yes, he did.
The ghetto.
We're gonna go to the end of the
Gigi.
show.
Okay.
This your co-star. Watch.
Okay.
People, 20 hours later, Tywan. So boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, no, yeah. I
That's
hear.
fine. It's okay. I'm open book. Open. Is the dismiss for me? We're laughing, people.
New dialogue.
Okay, we were talking about orgasms, and
We're not talking about orgasms no
No,
more.
so-
We're done with orgasms.
Yeah, so let's do it
We've
again.
all orgasmed
so,
out.
So let's start it again. New dialogue.
I told you, it's this conversation.
No, I'm just saying. You can just say what new dialogue is, so he can hear what you're saying.
Okay, well.
So he can respond.
So new dialogue is a part of the show. It's how we end every episode, where we just
The end. Okay.
where we just bring up mini conversations about something that we found interesting this week. It could be some kind of news related, something cool. Who would like to start? And I'm afraid to say those words.
All right, I'll go just so I could just kind of like be here. But yeah. So I know I said that I was going to read, and I did, everyone. But it's also a read that I probably read. No, I definitely read before. This is probably like the fourth time, maybe even the third time. I want to say the third or fourth time that I'm reading this book. And it's called The Four Agreements. And it just kind of put a lot of things that I knew that my space and who I am and where I am and how I became who I am is. And I kind of think I lost focus. And reading that book again kind of put a lot of things in perspective. Even understanding that in those four agreements, we're taking a lot of things for granted, and even not being impeccable with my word, or even just being cognizant of how I speak to others and how I am speaking life into others. And this kind of like let me reset, because I was not in a great space. I was saying FMW. No, FM.
L?
No. F. No. FM. No. FMTW.
What's the acronym stand for?
Wait, no. Oh wait, that's
Wow.
Wait.
Okay.
that's not what I wanted to say, but I like that you put that together so fast. You're very creative.
Oh my goodness.
You sound like a creative. You seem like you write poetry, or you be writing or something like that. You be rapping or something like that. No, you didn't. You look like you do very well with your mouth. All right, go ahead, Greg. The book. The book is Four Agreements. If you guys don't know what the Four Agreements is, it's a pretty quick read. You can do it in a day. If you do it on Audibles, you can do it in about, I want to say, 3 hours. So if you are working in a day and it's not something that you have to talk to people, definitely tap into it. It's by Miguel Ruiz. I know that at one point it was like this whole phenomenon, and some people kind of twisted it and made it more than what it was. My thing is, take from it what you can take from it. For me, it was just kind of just reiterating to me what I already know, but just kind of reminding me what I know and just kind of bringing me back to a space, because I kind of lost that space. So I thought that was a really good read, and it's something that I can always go back to. So that was my new dialogue, Greg.
Dope. You got a dialogue, Ty?
I'm sorry.
Do you have any new dialogue? Anything that you want to talk about?
Like dialogue that's like music wise, like
anything like, interesting that you saw this week?
This week. Honestly, no.
No?
No, nothing.
That's fine.
What do you see yourself doing in the next 6 months?
That's different. That's a separate question.
Okay.
I feel like it's a separate question, but I will say though, like, as far as inspirational or like wanting to see something like new would probably be so I recently just taught at my old high school, and I feel like
that's dope.
Yeah, so like,
what's the old high school?
Plainfield High.
Plainfield High.
Plainfield High. Yeah, so I
he's a podcaster now.
Granted, my sister, people don't know, like, my teacher he was shitty, actually, and he's really bad, and so I grew up from him, and I went back because I want to teach the kids and want to become educated and learn and explore and know, and and honestly, that was the moment of being like, okay, let me get back and teach. So for me, it was like, okay. So for them to be open into being like there's someone that grew from Plainfield, that someone that knew what it was to live in Plainfield, someone that's being like, okay, he's achieved, he's accomplished, he's done this. That would probably be like the most effective thing. But there's definitely more, but the thing I can think of right now is that. So
That's dope.
No, shout out to you.
it sounds dope, but it sounds like for me, 'cause there's a whole bunch more that I can be like about.
You'll have time, space, and opportunity to do that.
I
Don't
will,
worry,
but
don't
I
be
will.
trying.
I will adjust and say that was it, and that was the moment, and allowing them to learn and teaching, giving them options, and allowing them to feel that they have a purpose in being like not kind of to being like, oh, I'm only in this place and I'm only in this school and I can only do this much. Like, not
Understood.
like someone that's come from the school, that's been there, that's done this, and be like, okay, he's successfully done like X amount of Z, he's worked the X amount of Z, and be like, oh, like he's lit, like he's not like talking shit, he's like done it. So I guess I would say that's
Oh, okay. Let me just reiterate. You are the shit. Let's be clear. Okay, Ty, I see you. I see you, baby.
I'm just
Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass.
thanks. That was my sister moment.
Oh, I love that album.
Yeah, that album.
So
Did you?
good.
Yeah, but I've heard good things
Album
about it,
is so
honestly.
good.
You didn't respond to the song that I sent you.
I never listened to it yet. I will listen to it and I will respond. And usually I do, but I haven't been listening to anything.
What's your
But I
favorite
love
song on the
this
album?
Low.
Mine's is I have like a few of them. Mine's is like
I heard
Notice Me.
Destin, and something is good.
I think
SOS
Low
is good.
Low is crazy.
Low is the pop record.
That's the record. That's the one she got nominated for a Grammy for that.
No, she got nominated for t-shirts.
No, she's got nominated for the Grammy for that.
For shirts.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
wait.
t-shirts.
No. For
For
Oh, I
Low?
love t-shirts
Yeah,
too.
a lot.
T-shirts is good.
she's been she's been nominated.
She can't be nominated
Yeah,
for-
she is.
Low just came
look
out.
at my face. Been nominated.
I don't care. But Low, that's that shit. My new dialogue is I had a really bad meal at Popeyes today and I was very, very disappointed.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Popeyes only hits when you're lit.
Nah, that's not true.
I feel like sometimes it has like over whatever the skin is, the crispy. It's just sometimes it's just too much. It just
Nah.
seems
That's the
artificial.
best part about
Nah.
chicken is when it's crisp and it's like it's got that extra like on it.
Like they fucked up my order completely. There was just
By your house?
no. This was at Menlo Park Mall. I'm calling it out. Yup, it was at Menlo Park Mall. They did not care. They did not care for my food. I get the same thing every time I go.
Okay.
Give me the 5 wings combo. I only like the wing because I like my chicken white.
I like dark meat.
I bet you do. It just fucked up my whole order. They gave me a fucking chicken breast. I don't like they chicken breast because that shit just be full of oil. They gave me a thigh and a leg, my nigga.
I love that.
They gave me 1 wing. They gave me 1 wing, bruh. Then they tried to give me an extra fry to compensate.
Nobody want no extra fry, even though they good, but it's
Nah, that shit was so sad. I was really looking forward to that meal. I really was. So that's definitely my new dialogue. Fuck you, Popeyes in Menlo Park Mall.
Wow. Okay, great.
Very direct about it.
All right. The holidays is coming.
Word, yo, Merry Christmas, y'all. Y'all, Merry Christmas. Like, we know it's the day after, 2 days after Christmas, but still Merry Christmas. And y'all be safe, New Year's.
And
Y'all be safe.
New Year.
So, Greg, you want to let them know how they can find you and how they can find us?
Oh, shit.
You can find me smoking on the like a cuppa. Where? Oh, Twitter at Greg Nelson 26. That's on Twitter.
Is that giving porn Twitter or is that giving like below Twitter? Because you know Twitter nowadays is not Twitter.
Wait, giving what Twitter?
Porn. Is that giving real Twitter or is that giving like porn Twitter? Because you know nowadays Twitter hate Twitter.
No, and I be in those streets too, but that
sound bad too. I be in those streets. That's Greg. I be in those streets. Hashtag.
No, you gotta stop. Follow the pod at JustAConvo_pod.
Okay, awesome.
Gigi's making sure we're clear on that. But I was making a joke. I love you, Greg.
I love you too, Greg. And do you want me to introduce? You want me to do me?
Go for it. You got it.
It's soft, Gigi.
Okay, you want to let them know how they can find you and how they? Oh.
No, not me. Me?
Yeah.
Okay, period. So you can find me at. So now you can find me all fab, Tywan, Tywan at Instagram. But that's the only thing I do. Like I just be living my life and really having fun. So yeah. So if you want to follow me, go for it. If you don't, then that's fine too. But I'm gonna live my life regardless. So period.
D, you in front of the mic. I'm not gonna let you not be able to let people know how they can find you. You want to let them know how they can find you? Do you want them to find you?
My fine ass cousin. He's single and he's fine. Boom. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Mr_00 or Mr. Powers _00. MRSTR Powers _00.
Awesome. And you can find me, my amazing individuals, on Twitter at GCarly7, and that's GQARLY and the number 7. And if you forgot today, if someone didn't tell you today, if you rolled up and you were just like, what the fuck today, I want to let you know that Greg and I, Ty and Dee, want you to go be great. Gigi.